So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game of the passionate seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. And it's Reinders. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's Memphis Depay! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Memphis Depay deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
That's going to go a long way. Serginho. Now it's Memphis Depay. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary. South Korea are looking to go forward now.
That's just playing it safe and simple. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Rafinha. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Platini is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Kubo. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Real chance here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, and it's Messi. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's away! Luis Suarez. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Back into the middle. Now it's Kubo. Pass somewhat off target. Kubo. And he's on his Kubo!
Kubo just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Reinders. It's Camavinga. Half an hour played now. Rafinha. And it's Kakitani. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. No, he is not giving anything away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafinha. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And he's whipped it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Thuram. He's picked his way through. Vardiol. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's burst through. It's Luis Suarez! Now, who's going to be first to this? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
South Korea have a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Platini! It's loose now and they want to get it back. South Korea have their second corner now. He's cut it out. Reinders attempts a clearance. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution for South Korea.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Coming on the
Barcelona
field
really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. Thuram can get it clear. And it's Camavinga. Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. South Korea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Nedved. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Reinders. Nicely spread. Serginho. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Barcelona still this single goal behind. Always onto this. He is through here. And he welcomes it in. That has been slung wide. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And Guardiol. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now, can they get him away? Cleared without complication. And here's Depay. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass, neatly clipped into space. Bojan. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
South Korea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Guardiol. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's hoisted clear. Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi, well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, that's certainly more like it.
He's through, it's one-on-one!
South Korea clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Messi is in a really good position out wide.
Substitution for South Korea, number 19, Kubo. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Thomas Rashitsky.
And it's Camavinga. Now it's Bojan. Rijkaard. And the shot shoots! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time.
Memphis Depay! He's got a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 84 minutes is number 10, Memphis.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rafinha going full steam ahead down the left flank. Platini. And it's Rijkaard. Suarez is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for South Korea, number 23, Platini. Coming on the field is number 10, Mateus.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Rijkaard. It's Seedorf.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation.
Chance! Goal! And surely that touches it. There really is no way back now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Memphis Depay. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Williams. Now it's Del Piero. Rafinha. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. Being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Early ball out from the back. Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Barcelona are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Yamal has it out wide and in space, hangs what he's got full. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Messi. Barella has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a good look here.
It's always nice to get an early sighter, and even better if this finds its way to the back of the net, obviously.
Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Rafinha. Rafinha! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zanetti. That has not gone well. He's cut it out, and the pass is intercepted.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Barella. And here's Rafinha. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha. Guardiola. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Dealing with the pressure. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Well, would you believe that?
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
They've played it short. He's had a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. And it's Ugarte. And he's in on goal! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Hit into the middle. Pavard picks it up from the goal kick. Camavinga looking for options for movement. Guardiol. And the shot! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that was vital. Zanetti gets rid without sophistication. Memphis Depay. Oh, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played through for the wide man. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chance here to counter. Rafinha is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. Camavinga. Great vision. Spread neatly. Oh, he's found support out wide. He gets big! Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Camavinga demonstrated great.
And there's the end of the first half. Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. So there was the first half.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Rodrigo. Serginho. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's the chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Now it's Camavinga. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely spread. Yamal, he has found a way through. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Messi. Threads one in. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Rodrigo. Now, can they get him away? Serginho tries to pass it through. And this is Del Piero. Cross needs a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Camavinga. And it's Ugarte. And Akanji. Zanetti. And it's Reinders. Spread neatly.
Pretty robust defending.
Zanetti is wide. Barcelona have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Messi. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Gets a good foot in there.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in. Vardiol. And it's Ugarte. Camavinga. He's picked his way through. Can he latch on to this? That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, Messi, será reemplazado por
Now that
el
looks a
dorsal
decent
11.
ball.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
It's going to be another throw. Foot in. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly...
Memphis Depay has got himself a free kick. Howson has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Del Piero, and it's made its way to him. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been clubbed away. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He's in a great position here. Ugarte. Guardiola, who's set up one goal so far. Passes short and sharp. Memphis Depay! They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! How very smart. He just got it right.
That's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
And now he has two. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner...
And it's Memphis Depay. And a chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic.
Face to face with the keeper. Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Rafinha goes short. That is lovely. Well-timed, excellent interception. And time is up. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Memphis Depay reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end